Good morning, nerds. It's a day that ends in Y. I'm going to talk about a piece of advice I've received that's lived rent-free in my head for a lot of my life now. Here it is. You can't love someone you don't respect. But first, a side note. I've always felt the need to distance myself from sayings you live by or good advice, as they never felt right or true to me. No advice works in all circumstances. My brain always just tries to conjure up circumstances where the metaphor would break down. Then suddenly the advice seems worse than not just applicable, it seems actively bad. This one was given to me probably in my late teenage years. And when I received it, I was mostly focused on romantic relationships. However, I doubt that it needs to be so pigeonholed as that. It probably applies to much more. What does it say to me? It says to see past the veil of affections that may be more temporary and look at what you want in your relationships. It is a reminder that you do respect those that you love, and that is important. When I'm in a mood to step back and think, is this what I should be doing? How good is my choice here? It is a way to ground my question. That respect is important to me, just as important as the capital L love that is layered on top of it. In fact, it's an integral part of it. You can't love someone you don't respect. I'm told that a good partner for me should have the same hobbies or interests or whatever, or be this way or that way. What happens if it isn't aligning? Am I doing it wrong? No, I'm looking for someone who I can respect and who respects me. Yet even in this thing, which has stuck with me and helped to ground my thinking, I've found ways to twist it in unhelpful ways. Do I respect every last thing about this person? No. There are TV shows they like that I just cannot respect, or sometimes a view or a hobby that just isn't my jam. But no one person should be 100% aligned with you. Remember, you'll never be 100% aligned with any other person. But on what matters, how they are, and what they are, do you respect them? There are many relationships, such as family, where you can have love, even when you have less respect. This can be okay. Just be mindful of it. In general, I've avoided advice and saying things universally. They were things to keep, at best, in my side pocket. Like a caveat you hold dear, but do not want to admit it to the world, much less to those that you trust the most. But if I'm being honest, I know that just like I don't accept advice given to me universally, others probably won't receive advice you give universally either. They will contextualize it to their lives. So I have to tell myself, don't be afraid to say something to an audience if you respect them, as long as you do it with honesty, openness, and with good context. Respect your audience. After all, you can't love someone you don't respect. Nerds, I'll see you most days.